Dear friends, today is 5th June and every year this day is celebrated as a World Environment Day. On this day, I have prepared few slides based on the current theme of World Environment Day. So in these slides, I will tell you the current theme of World Environment Day and discuss few points about it. Followed by, I will also discuss how human activities are affecting our own nature and what are the consequences which we all have to face in future. Then I will also discuss about what humans can do to save our own environment. So let us start with the slides. So the theme of World Environment Day this year is to celebrate biodiversity. And before I go into detail to talk about the biodiversity, let's see the history of World Environment Day. This day was established by the United Nations General Assembly in 1972 on the first day of the Stockholm Conference on the Human Environment. And later, after 2 years in 1974, this day was celebrated with the theme Only One Earth. So as you all know that millions of species are in the verge of extinction, and we all know that once the species get extinct, we will not be able to see them. In nature, every species has their specific role. And if those species get extinct, then no other species can play their role better. So we need to conserve, we need to take care of all the species. And this year it will be hosted in Colombia in partnership with Germany, World Environment Day. So biodiversity is important for all the living things, whether they are big, whether they are small, whether they are living on the land or in the water or in the air. So the current theme is extremely significant because human activities are part of the ecosystem. Humans cannot live in isolation. They cannot survive in seclusion. So with regard to this, the Celebrate Biodiversity theme is extremely significant. And it is important to understand that there is a food chain and there is a rank for every species in that food chain. Every living thing is connected to another living thing, and together it forms a network of diverse life form on this planet. So this year the theme is both urgent and existential. So in this slide I will tell you biodiversity and its connection to humans. So biodiversity is the foundation that supports all life on earth and on water. So biodiversity affects every aspect of human health, it provides us clean water, clean air, good food to eat, nutritious food. It also helps us to understand some scientific facts and medicinal resources. It also provides us some important ingredients which we get from the nature, which help us to protect from the diseases and mitigation of the climate change. So changing or removing one of the elements from this web affects the entire life system, and it can have the negative effects, negative consequences. So how human is affecting this biodiversity? Like deforestation. To develop more and more, people are cutting more and more trees, which is affecting our biodiversity. Encroachment on wildlife habitats, intensified agriculture, acceleration of climate change, because we all are hearing in news now these days that the concentration of the carbon dioxide has been increased so much in nature that it is affecting our whole ecosystem, right? So, and you will be surprised to know that the demand of the resources has increased so much that it will take around 1.6 Earths to meet the demand. So if we continue on this path, the implications we have to face, humanity has to face, which will be very bad. So it will collapse our food system and our health system. And one more important point here. We know about the coronavirus disease, which we all are facing these days, right? So why is this happening? Because when we destroy the biodiversity, we destroy the system that supports life on this planet. So nature is sending us a message. We need to think upon it. We need to act on it, right? We should understand that there are few things which we can do and we must do them, right? So the executive director of United Nations Environment Program says that 2020 is a year of urgency, ambition and action to address the crisis facing nature. It is also an opportunity to more fully incorporate nature-based solutions into global climate action. Right. So every year this day is celebrated and it is a powerful platform to accelerate, amplify and engage people, communities and government. Always remember it is not only the responsibility of the government to take care of the environment. It is also the responsibility of all human beings which are living on this planet. Every individual should do something to save our own planet. So this year, World Environment Day is celebrated in Colombia. Now, Colombia ranks first in birds, in orchid species, diversity. So Colombia is full of biological diversity. It is having significant variety of endemic species. So this day is hosted in Colombia this year. And the State Secretary of the Environment says that there is no better time to come together for the planet than now. Climate action and biodiversity conservation are two sides of the same coin. We need to develop policies that stop the extinction of plants and animal species. So, about the COVID-19, which is a pandemic disease and which has been emerged from China, from the Wuhan province, as we all are hearing in the news, that this disease has come from the animals. So zoonotic diseases are diseases which are shared between animal and people. And this slide is very important. It is very likely here also that coronavirus has come from animals. We all are hearing that it has come from the bats or from the pangolins. So this disease has affected everyone all over the world, every country all over the world. So keeping nature and species diversity intact, it helps us to protect against pandemics. And in some cases, high host species diversity can reduce disease risk, which is called as a dilution effect. So if some of the host species are removed and if we create only monoculture animals, so then these animals can be the transmitter of the diseases. They are very likely to be the transmitters of the diseases. So we need to invest in a better scientific understanding of how human activity can affect potential future zoonoses. So now it is a time to appreciate the vital role of the health of our planet and to take immediate action to conserve our own nature. Now, how human is affecting our nature? We all know that the food which we eat, air we are breathing, the water we are drinking, the climate that makes our planet habitable all come from the nature. But unfortunately, the food, the air, the water, the climate which we are having, all are polluted. Because we want more and more food. Population has increased so much to meet the demand. Agriculture or the demand of the food has increased so much that people are using pesticides in enormous amount. And those pesticides are entering in our food chain and we are taking it in our systems. So some of the pesticides are carcinogenic in nature. Always remember this thing. So humans should avoid or should minimize the use of pesticides to grow crops. And the air which we are breathing, the water we are drinking, all are polluted. We know the time during the month of November or October when there is a Diwali time. We know how it is difficult to breathe. Even the normal person who doesn't have any disease, they also face the problem of breathing. Forget about the sensitive people. Sensitive people can't even move out their house. They need to have air purifiers in their home to live comfortably, right? So the water which we are drinking, the water coming out from the industries, right, they all are polluted. They all are polluting our rivers, our resources, all are polluted. And the amount of the carbon dioxide concentration has been increasing continuously in huge volume. So we need to take care of it. We need to do something to protect our environment, to protect ourselves, right? So many plants produce oxygen, and they clean our air. They clean 22. They absorb basically 22 kilos of carbon dioxide, and they give oxygen in exchange of carbon dioxide. And we all are hearing about the bushfires and locust attacks, right? And this global pandemic disease. So it demonstrates the interdependence of humans and webs of life with which they exist. So despite all the benefits that our nature gave us, we still mistreat it. That is why we need to work on it, and that is why we need the observance. So in this slide, I will tell you the current situation, like because of this COVID-19, because of the lockdown, all the industries are shut down. People are locked inside their houses. Now what we are observing environment is clean. It is reviving itself. Pollution level has gone down. Skies are looking more clear, and rivers are cleaning themselves, right? But the constant stirring of human activities has led to the encroachment of these spaces for other living beings. With the time, we forgot the importance of nature and started taking it for granted, which we are still doing it. So when we complain about the scorching heat, we don't remember the trees that we have chopped. So we complain of air pollution. We should always remember that we don't remember the hazardous gases and particulate matter that our vehicles emit. So whenever you go out, always remember, if you are going out for a shorter distance, try to use bicycle, right? It will help you. It will help you in removing your stress. It will help you in removing your calories. You will get rid of your calories. You will feel happy. So to remind us that nature is a blessing to us all, every year June 5th is celebrated in the form of a World Environment Day. So remember these 5 R's and 5 C's: reuse, recycle, reduce, reform, regeneration. Whenever you go out for a shopping, try to carry your own bag with you, which is made up of a cloth, paper cloth or jute. Say no to plastic bags. Always try to reuse the things, right? Reduce because the resources which we are having are limited. We all know that we have a limited resources. If we continuously exploit them, they will get finished. So try to use wisely, right? Similar 3 C's: cycling, change and check your habits. See how can you save the environment, what activities you can do to save the environment. You have to grow more and more trees. As I have said, avoid using plastic bags. You can grow, you can cultivate food, you can cultivate fruits and vegetables in your own areas, right? It will help you, it will make your mood also fresh, you will feel better, right? And also always remember that it is not only the duty of the government to save our environment, it is the duty of all individuals who are living on this planet to save our habitat, right? So these are some of the little things which we can do to save the earth, and we must act upon it now. Now, these are some of the important sayings